Israeli-Arab conflicts. The way out. For over a century, the Middle East has been the stage of heartbreak, hatred, and heated wars. Lives lost, families are broken, dreams buried in the sand. But amid the ashes of conflict, one question still lingers. Is peace possible? Can Israel and the Arab world ever walk the same road? Can a land soaked with sorrow become a garden of peace? Yes, it can. But peace is not a wish, it is a work. And it begins with the courage to face the truth and the wisdom to act beyond pride. Today, we present a vision, a bold and comprehensive path forward, a way out of the bloodshed. It's not fantasy, not fiction, but a realistic, moral, and meaningful roadmap that speaks to hearts, honors history, and gives hope for the future. Let us walk this journey together. First, we must acknowledge something simple yet so powerful. There are two peoples, each with a deep connection to the same land. Each with ancient memories, sacred sites, family histories, and sacred scars. Palestinians, Israelis, both deserve dignity, both deserve security, both deserve a home. The first step to peace is mutual recognition, not tolerance, not silence, but true recognition. Israel must recognize the pain and national identity of the Palestinian people, and Palestinians must recognize the deep, historical and spiritual connection of the Jewish people to the land of Israel. Only truth can unlock the door to reconciliation. Next, a realistic solution. One land, two nations. A two-state solution, not as a dream, but as a blueprint. The land must be shared justly and wisely. Let Israel remain secure within its borders. Let a new Palestinian state rise free, dignified, and sovereign. Let Jerusalem, a city sacred to Jews, Muslims, and Christians, be a place of shared peace, not separation. Let West Jerusalem be Israel's capital, and East Jerusalem, the capital of Palestine. And let the holy places be cared for by a joint council of faith, ensuring open access to all. No walls of hatred, no gates of fear, but bridges of understanding, built with faith and forgiveness. What about the refugees? The families displaced in 1948? The generations still living in camps? The right of return must be addressed with compassion, not condemnation. While mass return may not be feasible, family reunification, dignified compensation, and resettlement opportunities must be part of the path. And let us not forget, nearly 1 million Jews were driven from Arab lands in the 20th century. They too deserve recognition and healing. Justice must be equal, or it is no justice at all. But peace without security is a house built on sand. The future Palestinian state must be demilitarized, with its own strong police and safety systems. In return, Israel must pull back troops from occupied territories, step by step, under the watchful eyes of an international peacekeeping force. Let neutral forces, maybe from Africa, Europe, or the UNHELP, maintain calm until full trust is built. Let both nations form a joint anti-terror unit. Let them hunt down fear, not each other. But security is not only about walls and weapons. True peace grows in classrooms and in hearts. Let Israeli and Palestinian schools teach, not hate, but history. Let children learn about each other, their culture, their faith, their music, their pain. Let textbooks be rewritten with honesty and humanity. Let sports, music, arts, and youth exchanges become the new front lines of friendship. Let young people shake hands before picking up stones or guns. Peace must also feed the hungry and rebuild the broken. Let a massive international fund like a modern Marshall Plan rebuild Gaza, heal the West Bank, and create jobs, homes, and hope. Let Israeli technology and Palestinian resilience work side by side. Let the olive trees grow again in peace. And let regional partners Egypt, Jordan, the Gulf states help lead this new Middle East. Not a battlefield, but a thriving, united region. But for all this to work, politics must change. The Palestinian people need strong, honest, and unified leadership. It is time to end division and choose one voice for peace. Israel, too, must rein in extremist voices, settler violence, and political games. Peace is too sacred to be played with. Let both governments and their people reject those who profit from hate. And finally, let there be healing. Let there be a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, like South Africa's. Let stories be told. Let tears be shed. Let truth be spoken. Let both sides build memorials not just to their own dead, but to the suffering of their neighbors. Let the world watch not with judgment but with compassion. Let Christians, Muslims, Jews, and all people of good conscience pray, work, and speak for peace. And you, watching this right now, you matter. You may not live in Israel. You may not be Palestinian. You may live in Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, the United States, or the UK, but you can choose to stand with peace. You can speak up with wisdom. You can share hope instead of hate. You can pray and advocate for healing in the land we call holy, because the God of Abraham still hears, He still sees, and He still blesses those who bless peace. There is a way forward. It is not easy. It is not fast, but it is possible. The sword has spoken long enough. Now, let the olive branch speak. Let this be the generation that turns mourning into dancing, bullets into ballots, and enemies into neighbors. The road is long, but hope is stronger, and peace, real peace, is worth everything.